I'm Michael, this is Fighter Life TV, and this episode is brought to you in conjunction with NXG Combat Sports, a continuation of our last video in the Self-Defense Mindset series. I want to discuss with you briefly how your mindset will ultimately dictate your skill set. We need to be in touch with reality, not only with the evils in the world. What is required to gain competency and skill in anything? Now, reality dictates that violence is violent. Good guys get hurt. Murphy's Law is real. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. And the only way to gain true competency is through dedicated hard work. Now, there's a place called Fantasyland that a lot of people live in. And it's easy to develop that baddest man mentality, where it's easy and quick to become competent. Or at least that's what Fantasyland dictates. We don't want a disillusioned reality, though. We don't want to believe it's easy. All you have to do is ... and insert some fancy trick here. We don't want to have delusional training habits. Training with limited resistance where we always win in these simulations. That's not stress. That's not training. That's make-believe. This gives you a false confidence. And false confidence will allow you to put yourself in situations that you should know better than to be in. Man, I'm going to be honest. The problem with false confidence is you only find out that it's false in the moment when it matters most. When you break under stress. Now, true confidence is a result of knowing that you are competent. Strength is gained through resistance. We've got to go into deep waters. We've got to go outside our comfort zone. We have to prove that we have a mental durability through stress inoculation. And this is all things that should be included in any skill set that you seek to develop. And you have to approach that skill set acknowledging that in your mind. And that's why I'm saying that your mindset will ultimately dictate your skill set. If you are realistic in your mindset, you will approach your training in a realistic manner. Last but not least, understand it's often the what is not nearly as important as the how. Whether you train wrestling or jiu-jitsu or judo or karate or whatever, whether you carry a revolver, whether you carry a semi-automatic, whether you carry a 9mm, whether you carry a .45, that is far less important than how you train to use it and the level of preparation that you have. Your mindset towards reality will dictate your skill set. We're going to come back with the next episode where we're going to discuss the importance of having a band of brothers as opposed to fraternizing with a fellowship of fools. We're going to give you some ideas and opinions as to how you can find competent training, both in firearms and unarmed self-defense. We hope you've enjoyed this. We look forward to your feedback and continuing this conversation and helping you continue the conversation with your loved ones regarding your own personal safety. I'm Michael with Fighter Life TV, compliments of NXG Combat Sports, Montgomery, Alabama.